I got into this to write music first and foremost, and that's when I'm at my happiest, is when I'm at home just writing tunes. I think I just live a pretty kind of humble life. Like I don't spend a lot of money. I drive a pretty crappy car, and like the only thing I really spend money on is like clothes, and sometimes like I spend a lot of money on Beatport. That's pretty much it. It's way more important to me to make music that's inspiring to me than it is to make a ton of money. I'm writing this album right now that is by far the most honest music I've ever written, and it's going to be weird, and it's going to be kind of jarring for some people, but I think it's by far the best music I've ever made. If you were to describe my music as like big, club-friendly DJ food, like I don't think that would apply to the album that I'm writing today. The number one focus is on beauty and on emotion, and trying to just give you goosebumps and maybe make you cry if you're that into it. And that's because to me that's the ultimate thing. Sometimes at my show when I play Language, I'll see like girls in the crowd and they'll be crying, and that's like, to me, that is the greatest honor of all, to get that kind of physical reaction out of somebody with just sheer like staggering beauty. The most important thing is definitely to make you feel something. When I first started writing music, it was because of the music that I heard in video games, basically. To me, it was the most like, advanced, complex, hardest to write music out there. So I don't come from club roots, I don't come from DJ roots really at all. I always understood electronic music as listening music first and foremost. There's something sort of subversive and rebellious about it at the time. It didn't have the place in American culture that it does now, and so to me it was this very underground, weird thing. Writing music is more important than DJing. To me, I think it's something that I care more about. If I could choose to do one or the other for the rest of my life, I would absolutely choose writing music, no question. But at the same time, I like DJing, and I liked going to nightclubs and playing like 3-hour sets and sharing cool sounds with people and watching people react to it and having a party. It's fun. Like that's literally what it is like silly fun a lot of the times. This album that I'm writing is the distillation, in my view, of all the art in the world that I like and all that I think is beautiful. The truest version of what my taste is. Sort of rapturous, sounding like heavenly almost. I've had this vision for like 2 years for doing this, and I'm gonna start a new show next year, a new live show that's gonna hopefully change things up a lot. And when people go to the show, I want them to come away. It's less of a party and more of, oh my God, that was so beautiful and exciting and weird.